Yeah. I remember me and Dee used to talk about this kind of stuff all the time, like what it's gonna be like when you get closer to your dreams. I didn't know much then, but I could probably tell you a little something now.
All right, just jumping into it. So this is what the unit looks like straight out of the box. It is a 360 unit, the deep body wave texture. I'm just showing you the curls. It does come pre-plucked and with baby hairs already on the unit, which is nice. That is what the part looks like, not very natural, and then a middle part if you want to as well. So we're gonna have to do something with that. Otherwise, you know, the unit is pretty decent out of the box, but not what we want. So we're gonna have to get to work on this. So yeah, so starting off, what I did was I had already bleached the knots. I used the Blonde Brilliance Lightning Powder and 30 Volume Developer because that's what I had. I could have left it on a little bit longer, but this is my first time bleaching, so I was a little scared, but it came out decent. So I'm going to go ahead and start plucking because I want a middle part, so that's where I'm plucking. What I'm going to do is pluck the part itself and then part behind the part and then pluck behind there as well so that it can be gradient and gradual and not look over plucked. Make sure you comb it out afterwards, that way you see all the hairs that you've already plucked and you're not over plucking that specific area. So again, you see me part a little bit behind, bring the hair over and pluck behind where I want the part to be. That way it can look more natural. So I'll do that around both sides of the middle part. Great, so now that we have where we want our part to be, since I chose the middle, I'm going to go ahead and start blow drying now, and that way I can have my middle part lay as flat as possible. That's why I chose my part and plucked it in the beginning. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the lace. For me, it's easier to put it on the mannequin head. I'm not as advanced where I can cut the lace off of my own head yet. So I'm just being careful and getting as close to the hairline as possible without cutting off your actual hair. And now I'm just showing you what the unit looks like after I flatten the middle part and pluck the part a little bit to make it look more natural. We're going to go ahead and secure the wig now, and we're going to start off by preparing our hair with the stocking cap method. I look crazy. Don't judge me. I have no makeup on, and I look like Humpty Dumpty who fell off the wall. So don't judge me. But yeah, so I did the stocking cap method. That way my wig can lay as natural as possible. So now we're going to go ahead and try it on to make sure that it fits, and then I'll go ahead and see what's next. Okay, so it fits pretty snug. Let's look at our ear tabs. Yikes. Obviously it's not glued down, so ear tab, come back. Struggling. Okay. So yeah, it sits perfectly, if you can see that. And then on the other side. Okay, so obviously this is just a little bit too light, and it's looking crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and powder it, just with some powder. And this is just the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder. And now I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna lay this wig. Yeah, this is a hard no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift this up a little bit and just kind of push it back. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and apply the Got to Be Glued. I have the black bottle and I also have the yellow bottle. The only thing is with the yellow bottle, like it leaves like that white residue, which I'm not feeling, but the black isn't as strong as the hold. I'm gonna use the black and I'm gonna follow it up with this Freeze Blast. Whoa. So with that Got to Be Glue gel, I'm using a layer, my first layer, and I'm placing that along my hairline, kind of on top of where the stocking cap is rolling up and on my a little bit above on my skin as well. That's the first layer, kind of like to push it down this way. I'm saying I kind of like I've ever done this before. Y'all, this is trial and error, okay? I've never done this before, like, especially not this stocking cap method. So we're learning together. We're seeing if this whole shenanigan stuff works together, because I kind of wanted to just pull it off and put it on my hairline like a regular person, because I felt like it was just gonna look better, but we'll see. So we're just gonna let this dry, air dry, a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna apply my second layer, and then we're gonna go ahead and freeze this stuff. This stuff is cold. I'm crazy. Once it was pretty sticky, I went ahead and started to secure the wig, starting from the middle and then working my way to the sides. And if you need to touch up any areas, you can always just go in with the freeze blasting spray and use that alone. You don't have to go in with more got to be glue gel, and it works just fine. Just hold it a couple seconds and you'll be good to go. Okay, so now I'm just working on this side, and use a flat tail comb and just push it in until it's dry. But this, like, it's not going anywhere. This side, if you can see, is a little bit crusty, so we're gonna have to get rid of this crust. Like, you can't see anything, like, and now I'm pulling down the pre-made baby hair so I can prepare to cut them. So, like, they did a good job though. Like, this looks nice. Like, this is a look, actually. This is a look. Okay, it looks like I have like a little like fringe bang kind of thing going on, like a really, really wispy fringe bang. But this is definitely, let me get rid of some of these hair. I alternated between a razor and shears for the baby hair. Okay, so now I want to do these edges really quickly. I'm just going to take a little bit more of this got to be glue, the black gel. This one comes out clear, so this one is good for edges, and I'm only going to put a little bit. It might be a little bit too long. And here's where I began to struggle with the baby hairs. They were just too much, and I just kept going in and cutting them shorter and then plucking a little bit because they were too much. Baby hairs is kind of what makes the wig look wiggy. So I wanted the baby hairs to look as natural as possible. So you'll see me go in and adjust it and cut and pluck and do this and do that. It was a process. And when I was plucking behind the hairline, I was using that same method that I used for the part to kind of pluck the hairline and then part a little bit behind it and pluck behind the hairline so that it could be more gradual and look more natural. And it actually helped. And I just spread up this straightening process, so use whatever heat protectant that you want. This one is from Silk Elements. And I just went and straightened the hair. Nothing special, just bone straight, and it wasn't even on a high heat. It was actually on probably like 290, maybe 300 degrees. I'm not really sure, but it wasn't on high. It doesn't need to be on high for this hair.
I'm in the range, bumping Keisha Cole, singing off key like I'ma spare y'all. Why you wanna judge me? I don't ever compare y'all. The city is mine, I know it because I'm near y'all. It ain't even started, I'm really trying to prepare y'all. Spring 07, second quarter, I'm dropping. With or without a label, man, I'm committed to popping and take over the summer. Tour to tour hopping. I'ma meet a lot of women, I'ma do a lot of shopping. Really no other option. Spend a lot of money just to make it back. Anybody I dissed in a song, I don't take it back. Same rappers that's holding your face saying Drake is whack, or checking my availability just to make a track. Okay, so yeah, I'm losing light, so I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. This is the end result after I finished flat ironing my hair. As you can see, I'm actually really happy with the result. I'm going to kind of show you the hairline. This is the part. I had to go in and pluck the part a little bit more because the natural part, as you saw, like in the beginning, the parting space, while there's a lot of parting space, the part itself wasn't really that realistic, so I had to go in and pluck the part. I also just added a little bit of face powder. I used the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural to go ahead and kind of just go in the part and around the baby hair
or around the hairline, I should say. As far as baby hair, I did struggle, and I did kind of show a little bit of me struggling with the baby hair. I ended up cutting them really short and then just doing like a really natural baby hair because I don't like not natural baby hair. I just don't like for my baby hair not to look natural. But overall, I'm really happy with how it looks. I can't stop touching the hair. So this unit is from PremierLaceWigs, and this is the Anatomic 360 frontal wig and the deep body wave Indian Remy texture. So the unit is 20 inches. And I actually paid extra for 180% density because usually it is 150% density. I got the medium, which is the average cap size, and I actually did end up adjusting the straps because it was a little bit big on me. Even though, like I said before, the ear tabs lay perfectly. You don't have to manipulate them or cut them so that they lay right. They will lay perfectly. So that's that. And this is the natural color. So I'll just show you how long the hair is really quickly. So this is the front, and I was wearing it a little bit earlier before I straightened it, and in the back it went all the way to my, like, basically to my butt, and I'm 5'10", so it's super long. This is a really long 20-inch unit because I've had like clip-in extensions, etc. that's like 22 inches, and it's not as long as this. So this is really long. As for the construction of the unit itself, I think PremierLaceWigs did an amazing job. I don't really have anything to compare it to because this is the first pre-made wig that I've ever bought. I've only made a wig before, so this is my first wig that I've ever bought. But I mean, they far exceeded my expectations, and you know, I watch a lot of videos and I'm like, oh, how do these girls do it? And I tried it myself, and I'm really proud of how it came out. It looks so natural, like in person, and obviously on camera it looks like natural, but in person, like, it looks really good. And I was just kind of, you know, earlier I was irritated because this was a process. I'm not even going to pretend like, you know, I just pulled it out of the box and put it on my head. No, this was a process. And a little bit earlier I was just a little bit frustrated because I was like trying to fix the baby hairs and the hairline. It wasn't looking perfect, but it's really good. I might go in and cut some layers into the hair. If I do, I'll go ahead and insert a clip. If not, this is how I'm going to be wearing the hair for the next couple days. Oh, I did want to mention though, I wanted to mention just a couple things about the unit. I forgot. One thing I can say is that there's like a lot of like little flyaway hairs, like at the top. They're like not long at all. I don't know if you can see this, like, let me see. So that's like a con about the unit. There was a lot of those like in between. Maybe they're just filler hairs. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, what the deal with that is. I don't like it, but that's really the only bad thing I have to say. The hair, obviously hair sheds. I mean, it does, like straight out the pack, it wasn't shedding. I mean, I've gotten a few strands here and there. It has shed, but it's nothing crazy. Like, I've had this for almost a week now, and obviously I just manipulated it yesterday and today. So just between that and like constantly brushing through it and straightening it and blow drying it, I've gotten a few strands. But the softness of this hair is incredible. Like after I bleached the knots and I rinsed it with, you know, the Shimmering Light shampoo, it was so soft. And even like putting the conditioner, it was just so super soft. It was crazy. And even after the pack, it was soft, but I was just so surprised at how soft it was after bleaching the knots and then blow drying the hair. And even now it's just really soft. And it smells really good. Like, it's not taking it smells like the shampoo. Like, even after flat iron it still smells like the shampoo. And out of the pack, it didn't smell like crusty hair like a lot of these hair companies will send you crusty hair. And overall, I actually really like the unit. So that is that. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments, or if you want to say anything, say hi, stop by. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have more hair videos coming, as well as makeup looks. And yeah, I'm actually really happy, really pleased with how this came out. Yeah, if you have any questions, or if you want to see me style this with like layers, or if you want to see me do like a curl or something to it, let me know and I will definitely do that. Otherwise, be on the lookout for another video. I should have another one, a makeup look, coming shortly, and I will also have more hair videos coming in the very near future. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.
I said I'm getting higher, yeah, and closer to my dream.
want to show you guys again because I can't even get over how good the freaking hairline looks. It's secure. Secure the bag alert 2018. Not me, know what I'm saying? Extra.